It's Monday, it's Monday, it's Monday, it's Monday. I don't know why Rebecca Black wrote a song about Friday, because I feel like Mondays are way better than Fridays, but that's just me. I don't know. But anyways, I just kicked off my week by playing a Song Suffragette show, which was awesome. It was so fun. I got to co-host with my friend Lena Stone, and she and I played along with Honey County, Gracie Schran, and Taji Backman, and it was so awesome. I have a lot of cool footage I'm about to edit and put into this, and including that some behind the scenes stuff of us like working up the cover, and you guys can kind of see what that's like, but otherwise you're just gonna see a bunch of like girl power moments, and I hope you guys like it. It's Monday, we're at the listening room, and we're practicing our cover this week. What's the song? What's the song? Yeah. Breathe. Do you love this song? Like I love this song, and like these girls love this song. It's a good one. It's great.
Bomb!
That's Todd. This is what happens when you forget lyrics on your new song. So professional. Also, I had some fans that came to the show, and they drove all the way up to see the show tonight, and it made me so happy. And look what they got me. Danger of the gummy worms. I literally have like 6 left. And it's because I ate them on the way home. Oh, so good. I love gummy worms. Bracelets. I mean, my goodness, I have not seen bracelets this cute in a while, so thank you guys. I also got this super freaking cool t-shirt. Think we do. There's also my favorite flower that these cute girls got me that are my favorite color. It's the sweetest thing ever. Thank you guys so much. It makes me like so happy. Like I would play shows even if it was just my mom in the audience, but it's so cool when people connect with your music and they come and they, you know, give you early birthday presents. But tomorrow, I'm going to be riding with Justin Morgan and Lena Stone, and I can't wait to finish the song that we had started last year, which is just crazy to say that. But I guess it is only February, so saying last year isn't really that far away. I should probably go to bed. Actually, I should probably make some dinner, aka cereal, because I'm very hungry. And Mom says that you can't go to bed on an empty stomach. Actually, she doesn't say that. I say that. Okay, let's get this week started. It's Savannah, and I'm here with Lena Stone.
Justin Morgan.
And we just got finished writing a song. It was my first ride of the week. What about you guys? Yep.
That's actually my second.
Oh, whatever on that. It's totally fine. It's not gonna be a big deal. But tell them like kind of what we were writing today, and like, you know, how did this like all happen?
Well, we started this a while back.
We did. We actually started this in like what, July or something of 2017, and it's actually like almost the end of January in 2018. Whoops. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes you start a song, and I don't know if it was just like utter exhaustion or we all had like stuff going on. I don't remember what happened, but we like wrote like a verse and a chorus, and we're like, oh, we'll revisit this, and then like 8 months later or something crazy.
Well, you have 3 busy people getting schedules together where they line up is not.
It's hard.
Not easy. And I had a kid.
Oh yeah. Okay, wait. Will you like tell us how old he is?
I just like snuck that in.
Amazing.
I have a 7-week-old baby today.
Which is
He's
amazing.
the cutest.
He's so cute. His name's Bowen.
He's cuter than like your nephews and your
than anybody else that you know.
Yes.
But okay, so like tell me a little bit about like how you guys got into writing and like how you guys kind of ended up in this room here today. Like how did your path get here? I mean, you're from Boston, you're from Texas. Like how'd you guys both get to Nashville?
I'm from Boston. I moved here when I was 18 and I went to school while I was doing music in town. That's how I convinced Mom and Dad to let me move down here. And then through a group called Song Suffragettes, I met you.
Yes, you did.
You and Justin had been writing together for a while, and that's how I got in this room today.
Yeah, so I was in a rock band and we toured for 5 or 6 years, and when the band ended, I was like, screw it, I'm gonna write songs. So I moved to Nashville and got a publishing deal 2 years later, and have been writing since. And you and I have written a bajillion songs.
A bajillion million songs.
And,
it's a lot of songs.
It's a lot of songs.
And then Lena, you brought her in. I thought she was. Should I tell the story?
Yeah, tell the story. It's fine.
I googled Lena Stone. And
checking up on me.
Back in the day, well, not back in the day. Like it's changed now. We just checked this out to see if it was still true. But when you Google Lena Stone, this was like 6 months ago. It was a lingerie model, and so I was like, oh, I'm gonna be writing with a lingerie model. I don't know how comfortable my wife is gonna be with.
I'm not a lingerie
And you're
model.
also like, how did Savannah meet this person?
Yeah.
Like, what? Like, how did this happen?
And to be real, I was like, why are we writing the lingerie model?
She's just coming out with a new song. Like,
Yeah,
she just
what-
really
what
wanted to
is
do
it
the
about?
thing. So, okay, what do you guys, like, what are your strengths in a room? And, like, how did you figure out what you kind of, like, each writer, really, like, when you kind of start co-writing, you start when you're by yourself, you kind of play all roles. And then, like, you kind of discover yourself as, like, a co-writer, as we all know, through the process of co-writing. But how did you guys figure out, like, who you were? And kind of, like, what role would you say that you play mostly in the rooms that you're put into?
Well, I feel like that's a tough question. I feel like for me, like I got into songwriting through like loving words and loving poetry, so I've always definitely like leaned more heavily toward being a lyricist, and you know, doing melodies since I sing as well. And like really, what I feel like one of my strengths is bringing ideas. And like I'm pretty sure this was this song
this
that
was
we
your
wrote today
title,
called
yeah.
Hype was. I don't know, I read something and it had the word hype in it, and I was like, oh, that'd be cool for a song title. So I feel like that's what I bring to the room a lot is like, oh, hey, here's an idea. Like, what if we made a song out of this kind of thing?
That's awesome.
Yeah, totally. I started opposite of that. I was a melody guy.
Which is why this all works.
Right.
Dream team.
And lately, like, and my wife is hugely into lyrics, so she would be like listening to my songs and be like, "Hey, the melody's really cool, but the lyrics are terrible." So, and then I
I
started,
love your wife so much.
Love the honesty.
I started getting some feedback that was like the more diplomatic way of saying that from my publisher, and he was kind of like, "Hey, bro, you know these melodies are killer. Maybe you could revisit this lyric." And I started thinking, "Oh, lyrics are actually they're important," and so
Yeah.
I started really diving into lyrics. So I love writing lyrics now. An interesting thing though, I never set out to be a producer. I wanted to be a songwriter, but I started doing demos, and I don't know if a lot of people know what a track guy is, but that's this kind of new concept of a third person in the room that is building a demo as you're writing, and it's become the new norm, really. That you have two, maybe an artist, a writer, and a track guy, and the track guy is usually a writer as well, but kind of handles the track building and the production as you're kind of going along. And so I've filled that role a lot as well, to where I'm building a track as well as writing, and it's a lot of extra work a lot of times.
Totally.
But,
Especially on songs you don't like.
Yes, that's
You're
true.
like, I literally had to go do a 10-hour
Right.
track to this, and I hate this song.
Right. That is sometimes the case, but it also there's a new opportunity that kind of opens up because there's less track guys in the world. So a lot of times you'll end up getting in bigger rights sometimes because they know, hey, we can get a free demo out of this.
Totally.
So,
Yeah. I feel like I relate to both of you in that way, like as an artist and as a songwriter, because Lena's an artist too. It's like, you know, you quickly figure out who you are in a room by what you can't do. Like I was the biggest creative writer at my high school, but trying to do that in a room, I was like, wait a second, there's a different formula than what I'm used to writing. So I'm going to focus extremely hard on melody. And then as I started like writing and stuff, I was like, oh, wait a second, like exactly what you were saying. It's like a hook of a song and my perspective of the song as an artist is like way more important than like how I'm singing it. And so that kind of just like you end up evolving a lot of times. And I think it's kind of cool that the three of us play both roles. You play three, but like Lena and I get to play like two different roles in a room and wear both hats. And I think that's why like as artists and as songwriters for all three of us, it makes us like stronger in a room and we get awesome opportunities or like great songs like today, which is fine too.
Totally.
But thank you guys so much for like hanging out with me and for writing. I can't wait. I hope you guys get to hear this song at some point. And if not, you'll hear the next 100 that we write.
gotta go make a check for it.
Now I've got 10 hours.
We
of part of
leave
it.
and he has homework.
Yep, exactly.
This is that 10 hours of song that I hate that I have to demo.
Everybody
Rude.
hates. But
So not true.
you guys have socials. Tell everybody your social media.
You go first.
Thank you. I am at Lena Stone Music on all social media platforms, and if you find a lingerie model, that's not me.
That's actually me. I'm the one. You're gonna edit that out part out.
Maybe not. Definitely not.
That's the best part.
I'm at Justin Morgan, or this is Justin Morgan on Instagram, and pearl.snap.studios is the name of the studio. So.
Follow them
Yep.
and see like what they've been up to because outside of this interview, they're awesome, amazing people.
We really are.
I mean, in the interview, we're awesome people.
Yeah, that's true.
I would like. I didn't.
Just to clarify.
You guys, this just in. The February issue of Naked Magazine just came out. And guess who's in it? This girl! Oh my gosh. Okay, so here's the sitch. If you go to nkdmag.com, you can see a preview of the magazine. Or while you're on there, you could just buy a physical copy or digital copy and read the full article and see all the photos and stuff, because, I mean, why wouldn't you? I know I did, which is like really geeky of me. But I'm gonna show you how to do this, and also show you a little preview of everything before you go buy it. I mean, if you want to go buy it, but I still would. You're gonna go to nkdmag.com. Yes, I'm watching Downton Abbey in the next tab over, and you're gonna click on this February issue. By the way, how cool is it that the 80th issue is what I'm featured in? What? And also, I've been a huge fan of this girl since Dance Mom, so this makes me very, very, very happy. And to see a preview, you can click on the full screen, and you can scroll through a little bit, but, you know, you're only gonna get so much see before you're just gonna have to buy another copy. I would so love it if you guys would go share this article, not just because I'm in it, but because there's so many awesome artists, including my friend Kaylee, and the magazine. And, you know, if you buy it, you get to support the magazine, and you get to support us artists, and it would just mean the world. Plus, like, I mean, I don't know, if you got a copy and you wanted to, like, tweet me about it, that'd be pretty cool, too, because then technically you have a magazine that has my face in it. What? I'm so excited. I'm going to be hosting the Radio Disney Country Stage tonight for the Next Up Showcase at CRS. What? I'm so excited. I get to interview my friends, watch them perform, and it's going to be a really, really good time. I'm actually surprised that Radio Disney is letting me do this again, considering the last time I did it, there was a lot of bad jokes and awkward dance moves and stuff. But this is gonna be super fun. I'm super excited. I should probably head so I'm not late, but bye. My first CRS experience was a few years ago. I had just moved to Nashville and all of my clothes were in, you know, garbage bags still. That's how new my Nashville move was. And my manager at the time called me and he was like, hey, what are you doing tonight? And I was like, well, I'm packing. Why? And he was like, you have to come down to CRS right now. And I came, and as I'm walking into the building, I noticed that my face is blown up on a huge poster next to the snack table, and it was a really cool moment. And I got to watch, you know, the band Carrie perform, and at the time they were my favorite country music band, and it was really cool to hear them play, you know, If I Die Young and Chainsaw and all these songs that, for me as a songwriter, like I wrote toward every single day. So it was an amazing experience, and it's kind of crazy to be, you know, in this position 4 years later, hosting for one of the stages.